now I'm going to go to a fun part of the interview, which is a rapid fire round. So you have to be quick, you have to be witty, and let's see how that goes. And it's just a few questions, and I'm going to read them out so that I don't mess it up. So the first question is, do you prefer working during the day or working at night?
Day.
But I do know that you have to pull so many night outs to sort of...
I don't like doing it. Sometimes you have to.
Yeah.
But not that often.
Mm-hmm. So is there anything that you think you could have done differently in the first year of the PhD program that you have experienced?
I think I had a lot of self-doubt at the start because I was so new to everything. And I completely resonate with you when you said that as well during PhD first year. And I think I didn't need to have that self-doubt to the level that I had it, because it can be detrimental, like, to your mental health. But also I think it makes you less productive because you're constantly thinking that maybe you aren't a good fit for the role. And I think I wish that I could just, shove those thoughts away and just focus on learning.
I can completely identify with you on this. So that's exactly the sort of thing I went through in my first year. Okay, what do you think is the most common myth about researchers?
The fact that, we don't know how to have fun. I think it's perfectly normal to have a good kind of research life. A lot of people think that, researchers, all they do is work and stay in the lab, etc. But I think researchers should, and they do have balanced lives. It's definitely difficult to manage, but I feel like, we can be fun people. We know how to, if anything, it makes us more efficient at managing our lives, and we do stuff outside the lab that makes us diverse and multifaceted individuals. Research isn't everything. It's very important, but it's a part of our lives.
So what are your stress busters? 2 or 3 of them.
What are my stress busters?
Yes.
Walking dogs, speaking to my family, having Skype calls with them, and going out and exploring London with my friends and doing something new, going to the park, going to a new restaurant, anything like that. Just getting myself out of the house, out of the lab, dressing up nice, just going somewhere, taking my mind off of whatever is bothering me.
My next question is, how many hours do you work daily on an average?
It just depends. Do you mean on PhD work or just work in general?
Everything that you do is sort of towards your professional growth, right? So on an average, on a day, how many hours?
Sure. Yeah, I think for me, it just depends on the time of the year, because currently I'm also doing a part-time role at university where I am supporting the arrival. So I work anywhere between 10 to 12 hours a day, sometimes even more. Especially with GapSummit that was happening, I was working at the later end of that spectrum, if not more. But on a more general kind of PhD lifestyle, I probably work about 10 hours a day. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Define your PhD experience that you've had till now, or you could define your research experience that you have till now in 3 words, or a phrase of 3 words or so. You could use 3 individual words, or you could have a short phrase.
Okay, I'll do the 3 phrase. I'll do the 3 words. Innovative, collaborative, and inspiring.
Great. Thank you so much, Saylee, for taking out the time I know how busy your schedule is, so thanks a lot for taking out the time and sitting down with me for this chat. I hope the messages and the information that we're trying to communicate to all the young students out there and the common masses about the field of research, I hope our thoughts resonate with them as well. Do you have any parting thoughts?
I would just say do research, kids. It's fun. And of course, like I'm sure you can get in touch with Navjot if you have any follow-up questions for her or for myself. And yeah, I hope to meet you in some part of the world as researchers.